Hey, welcome back to Green Tunes Performance. This is Steve, your host of part 4 of the installation of a green fuel H2O HHO onboard generator in this 3-liter V6 Mazda MPV. Just finished the system, the wiring, except for installing the pulse width modulator. The pulse width modulator is going to sit on top of my dash. I need to run the wires for that, and then the system will be complete, absolutely complete. Right now all the wiring's done for the basic system. We put in a relay right here. We soldered most of our connections. I didn't have soldering tools when I first started, but I did put on heat shrink. I sprayed all the terminals with CRC's wire dryer, so we have a waterproof coating on all of our connections. This is the automatic resetting 40 amp circuit breaker. This is the relay. I mixed up the electrolyte and labeled it so people don't think it's something to drink. Danger, potassium hydroxide. And I got this container and measured 2 liters of water into it. Found out exactly where 2 liters is. I know it doesn't have to be exact, but I like to know what I'm doing, so I measured out 4 500 milliliter servings into that container, so I have exactly 2 liters, and I put in 10 teaspoons of potassium hydroxide, and we just filled the system. When I put the potassium hydroxide into the water, I noticed the bottom of the Rubbermaid container got really warm. It didn't get so hot that it would melt it, but you could tell there was a chemical reaction going on with the potassium hydroxide in the water. So the system's not on right now. I'm just checking for leaks and letting the car warm up. I'm going to reset my Volo Performance FS2 HHO chip here. You reset it with the car off according to the directions that came with it, and then when the standby light goes out, you turn the car on, let it run for about 5 minutes until the link light quits flashing. I'm not exactly seeing what they said would happen when I do this on my car, but the link light only flashes when the car is off. It doesn't flash once I start it, so I'm not sure what's going on there, but anyway, I'm trying to reset it, recalibrate it now. Once the car is warmed up, which it looks like it is, it's at 180 degrees. So I'm going to turn the car off, grab my handy dandy paper clip, and push the reset button. There, I pushed the reset button. Okay, it says when this red light, the standby light, goes out, to start the car. So we're watching that. Try to block the sun here. We're watching that red light. Okay, it went out. Now the link light's flashing, but you'll notice as soon as I start the car, the link light quits flashing immediately. So now it says to run it for 1 to 6 minutes. It's 2:49 and a half on the clock. So that'll be like on the hour will be 6 minutes approximately. I don't think it has to run that long. It says 1 to 6 minutes in the directions, but I did just reset it. You saw me. So now the system. Oh yeah, I'm going to turn on the switch I mounted here on the dash for the HA. Come over here and watch the bubbles. You can see it bubbling away right there. Bubbling away. It's not warm yet. Of course, you just turned it on, but you can feel it. Feels like a bunch of mice running around in there, bumping in the walls. It's a pretty significant bubbles taking place. Looking down here, see if anything's leaking. Back up here, you can see the bubbles right there. They're coming in right there through that tube. You see them. That's the gas coming from the cell. I'll put up my KOH so I don't run over it. Not really sure how long it'll take for the computer to learn. It says it takes 100 miles to be totally calibrated once you've done a recalibrate. So now it's got 168.9 miles on it on the triptych, and the odometer is at 157,668. Just for the record, that's when this was installed. All right, stay tuned.